Kodiak canvas truck bed tent has arrived.
Let's pull it out and see what we got. Oh, wow. All right, this is a case, carrying case, I'm assuming.
Whoa. Oh, that's nice. This is supposed to be really heavy-duty canvas, so if it's raining, we'll be fine. Ah, this is what it will look like.
Most of that metal slates in here.
This tent is designed for trucks that are up to 6 feet. The bed of our truck is 5 feet wide by basically 5.5 feet long. With the tailgate down, it reaches to 7.5 feet. There are all our poles.
What are we using? So you have a rail on each side.
Let me see if this has anything. Oh, we get a nice sticker. We've got the mounting rail and then clamps. We'll be laying out the tent first and hopefully we'll be able to get it centered. Yeah, sorry, here you go, baby.
You guys will know before I do how to do this.
That's right.
All right, first things first, it says mounting rails. It shows us that we're putting them in. Face the vertical edge towards the outside of the truck.
Okay.
That should be pretty easy to do. All right, so this is bulletproof. I mean, look at that. Look how tightly you have to cut that open in order to... All right, that actually looks pretty nice.
Oh, so there's like a material on this side.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
So
It's like
saying,
foam.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is about where it said to put them.
So this side goes towards the outside of the truck. Okay, getting stuff out of your way, babe. You tucked your shirt into your underwear, babe.
We're gonna line it up right here, right now.
Okay. Fancy clamps.
Not really. This is
Is that a fancy pants?
Nope.
Fancy clamps?
They're not. They're not fancy.
They're not. They look, well, they're colorful.
Yeah, these are just ordinary vices then. Can I see these again?
Yeah, here you go. Oh, this looks so fun. It's like a pair of cargo pants or something.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at all those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. It feels like super rugged. I like it. I like it a lot. How many clamps? 4? I wouldn't be tall enough. I'd have to get in the bed of the truck, so it's good that you're here.
I have a use. All right. Whoops.
Make sure you get your clamps going the right way.
The clamps.
How much did we pay for this, babe?
$400.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. $400?
Which is not cheap. You know, you can get some pretty decent size tents for that. But for bed tent or for truck bed tents, this was the nicest one on the market that we found, and that's a pretty decent price for being one of the top of the ones you can get, you know?
Yeah, the all-weather part of this and the fact that there are awnings in the front and the back we liked.
Yeah. This was rated also one of the strongest tents, so for truck bed tents. I'm gonna have very strong wrists after all this stuff.
What's next?
Step 38. Now we place tent body.
Okay, so we have to make sure we lay it out evenly. Remember, we want it to fall on the same distance from the wheel well on both sides. The rear bottom flap of the tent slips underneath the tailgate. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Oh yeah, I lost it. It's the same one. I just keep moving it.
Another same sticker?
It's the same sticker.
All right.
Yeah, you can go inside, babe.
Yay! Love you, Mommy.
Love you, baby.
This is upside down. I'm hoping this is it, but I don't think it is.
Well, look for the part that goes over the tailgate, I guess. Ooh, very nice, baby. So we're like here on this side. This side it comes down too far, like it should go up, but it'll be okay.
This hasn't been tightened at all. So essentially what we're doing is you're just putting it on there loosely so it's in place. So you want to make sure it's lined up to where around about where you want it to be.
We have loosely set the tent in the truck bed now. Aaron's going to be climbing inside to put the poles in place. Is there a picture of that? That looks fun.
Yeah, there's
At least should be securing them into the frame.
There's some with these little bits on the end, and then there's some that are flat. The ones that are not flat look like they're going into this.
Oh, grommets. Okay.
The grommets, yeah. And then these are sitting inside those rails that we put in.
Nice. Yeah, Aaron's inside there putting them up. Oh, it looks like you got one. These pole sections go together as 3 pieces. Once you have 2 of the poles in place and kind of velcroed along the tent, it's a little easier to get the 3rd section in place.
So these things twist because they're actually 3-piece. And so getting them just right might take a little bit of work.
Look, I feel like, oh, it's because you're pulling on it.
Sorry.
This is our first time putting it together, but it looks like we've got all 3 rods in place. Looks good. Look at this. This looks really good.
It does.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think we forgot to put the awnings on first. They had to go in here.
Well, the kids are excited.
Try to take the right angle here so I don't rip it. It's a little bit difficult. This is working so far. Probably would have been easier if we did it first.
Yeah, but what step does it say you're supposed to do that?
Now?
Oh, okay. Well, so we didn't do it out of order. It just looks weird.
No,
It seems like it should have already been done. Yeah.
And maybe they don't want you doing it for some reason. I could only imagine what that is.
You'll be inside later, babe. We're almost done. There is no floor to this tent, just FYI. We're going to be putting a truck bed mattress down. Looks good.
I feel loved and appreciated.
Trying to get the support structure into the awnings is a bit tricky.
Probably something you should do before you start putting it up above your head and away from you.
Can I help, love?
I wish.
What if I was inside? Yeah, let me try and do it from inside. We were able to get the support piece in for the exterior awning. It's adjustable on this side here. Getting that in place was tricky. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we'll have to reposition this now. Here's what we've got. The tent actually does kind of bunch at this end. You definitely want it to be more fitted towards the tailgate, so if you have a shorter bed like we do, you just kind of fold it up here. It's not fancy, but it works.
Yep.
The awning actually nicely matches up with the cab, I think.
Yep,
Nice.
I agree.
Okay. And this will be a window that we can open. Very nice. Very, very good job, baby. Well done.
Hey, there you go.
I'm proud of you. Here's where that awning rod comes in on the inside. I was wondering what was poking in over there. That's why there's a special patch on the inside of the tent, and that's to reinforce the area where the pole is poking. We have a handy dandy tiny light hanging from the hook on the top of the tent. I mean, this is totally amazing. Having this opening here allows us to check in on the boys that are inside the back of the cab.
We have these pockets back here.
Oh yeah, nice
Another
pockets.
one.
We're gonna fill them with snacks.
Each of the openings inside of the tent have a like latch system, a like loop toggle thing going on. Marcus, stop making noise.
Like that.
Don't play with this. Nope, nope, no, no, don't play with it. Yes, so that any of these window openings, you have a little latch hook kind of thing to kind of hold back whatever you're opening. There's a nice bigger one for the door. Well thought out. I like it. Here's the nighttime setup. We've actually got a heater going. It's so nice. We had this stool that we were not intending on using for getting into the tent, but definitely you will need some kind of a stool or ladder.
I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling it out in the reverse order, basically, that we did it in. 'Cause I'm assuming that'd be the best way to go. Had to put these in last, so I guess I'll start taking them out first. Yeah, definitely push it through. Don't pull it. Because it's when these things are together, they're like this. There's a little rubber band almost in the middle. It's actually not rubber band. It's like a metal cabling. Yeah, if you pull it, it just comes apart and it becomes impossible to pull through. So.
This tent worked so well last night. We're taking the bars out of the awning first. After the supports are taken out of the awnings, we'll take the supports out of the insides. We're actually going to leave this inside of the bed of the truck so that we'll have easy access to it for next time. It'll loosen up all of these ties. Hey, handsome. It's collapsing! It's kind of like PE class in elementary school. You make it look easy, babe. This actually did come with a really nice carrying case that we are not going to be using. We could use it for the rods maybe. Yeah, because we want to make sure we keep our clamps
Together, the rails together.
That was a super easy tear down.
Not totally done, but yeah, pretty close. Didn't take very long at all.
Yeah. Ooh, good job, babe. These rods actually do have a wire that connects them, so when you're doing tear down, you kind of just fold them over.
Definitely the Kodiak was the best looking online, or at least on paper.
I feel like the height of it, I mean, I could almost stand up inside. It was like almost 5 feet, the height
It was
on the
5 foot,
inside.
actually.
Really, I don't think you can ask for more room than that, especially since the whole thing was that tall. It wasn't like just at the peak. It was high, and then everywhere else you had to crouch.
Also, it gave us a lot of room on the inside, on the rails of the truck bed.
Yeah.
That if we had some like gadgets or whatever else with clamps that would clamp to the side, you could probably have a nice little setup in there that's totally, you know, attached to the truck and would have worked really nice. So it didn't take a lot of space up on there real estate wise. It was very nice. I liked it.
Yeah, we definitely recommend it. And we're packing up now. We're going to go use it for the second time, but fantastic. Highly recommended. Win. This is what the bed tent looks like when it's fully installed. It looks a lot like a covered wagon, which is super cool and part of the reason I love it so much. It's just such a good looking setup.